Sister Dan and Sister Yun used to work in the same company. And very good sisters. 44-year-old Dan has a happy family. Able husband. Handsome son in college. This all makes Dan's sister proud. But the fate of her best friend, Sister Yun, is very different. At the age of 46, she has been divorced for many years and has been dependent on her son. Work and life are exhausting her physically and mentally. The usual way to relieve stress is to talk with my best friend Dan. Well, one time, Sister Yun cried to Sister Dan why a beautiful woman like me doesn't have a decent family. Sister Dan comforts Sister Yun that it's alright, good sister, I will treat this as my home in the future. Come to the house as a guest. But Sister Yun often comes to Sister Dan's house. Sister Dan doesn't treat Sister Yun as an outsider either. During the period, because Sister Dan's husband was busy with work, Dan often goes to the store to help her husband. Sister Yun is watching TV at home and waiting for her good sister to come home. That summer, Sister Dan's son Xiaofeng came home from studying abroad on vacation. As soon as the door opened, I saw Auntie Yuan watching TV at home alone. Sister Yun smiled slightly. Wei Tai Hang Sang is very beautiful. It got this 19-year-old boy a little excited. It is said that 40-year-old women are very charming. Although Sister Yun is a divorced woman, but very good at maintenance. Therefore, even though he is already 46 years old, but it doesn't look old at all. Xiaofeng sees love's fashionable and sexy appearance. Love in my heart. Since then, Xiaofeng always has something to do and finds excuses to approach Sister Yun. After many years of loneliness, Sister Yun gradually developed a strange affection for Xiaofeng. Alone together for a long time, the relationship between the two quickly warmed up. After leaving each other's contact information, the more they talked, the more speculative they became. We're getting closer. In a few days, the two of them went out to eat and play. After getting along for a while, Xiaofeng soon fell under his Aunt Yun's pomegranate skirt. Sister Yun becomes the love enlightenment teacher of the little milk dog. The two often go on dates at hotels. Affectionate communication. Sister Yun soon became the lover of her best friend's son. And Xiaofeng also brought Sister Yun a fresh and exciting love. And Sister Dan is still in the dark. They thought that their usual excessive intimacy was just the elders' concern for Beckham. Sister Yun just treats Xiaofeng like a godson. Gradually, Sister Yun rarely goes to Sister Dan's house. The son also does not come home at night. Dan thinks something is wrong. Worried about what might happen. What happened to these two people? One night in June 2015. Sister Yun did not come to the house as a guest. The son is not at home either. Ganji calls the two. As a result, one person shut down and the other could not be connected. Uneasy, he decided to drive outside to look for the two. Right in front of the adult supply store on the corner, Sister Yun is hugging Xiaofeng tightly. I don't know what I'm holding in my hand. The two were talking and laughing. Adult store entrance. Sister Dan began to feel the seriousness of the matter. After a while, Sister Yun led Xiaofeng to the hotel ahead. See this scene. Dan was sad and then angry. At this moment, she finally understood that her best friend and son had already developed into an abnormal relationship between men and women. Dazed by his anger, he stepped on the accelerator. He was sent straight up. Sister Yun is next to Xiaofeng. Was hit by Sister Dan's car. Dan didn't brake and she pushed him off. The son was paralyzed by the sight in front of him. Lost the ability to think. It was brutal. The surrounding passersby immediately called the police. Soon the police arrived at the scene. It's a pity that Sister Yun has already given up and died. Sister Dan was soon also controlled by the police. If the godsister at that time learned that Sister Yun and Xiaofeng were in love, be able to respect your son's wishes. FA can communicate with Sister Yun to solve problems. Maybe there will be a good result. Girlfriend's restlessness. Son's desire to see color. Godsister's momentary impulse. Plus my husband doesn't have time to take care of the family. Multiple factors contribute to the tragedy. Every family is hard one. I hope you all cherish your family. Many greetings. Multipoint communication. Be less impulsive. If you like the video, remember to like it, comment and follow me. Thank you.